Welcome to Digital Shop Talk. Hope you enjoyed the outtake episode last week. We're actually, our current studio is under construction, so we're coming to you live from the therapy couch somewhere in the basement.
We're in our new offices.
We're in our new offices. We're at 820 16th Street, I believe.
Right in the heart of Denver.
Heart of Denver. What do you call it down here?
This is the Times Square of Denver.
It's the Times Square of Denver. Hopefully our new studio will be up and running for the next episode. But for now, we're going to jump right into the news. Technology, as we've kind of been moving into the new space, messing around with some of the new tech we have in the space, hopefully in the new studio. Technology is kind of top of mind for us, so that's a little bit of our theme this week. In recent news, Adweek just published an awesome interview with one of the executives at Samsung, Jesse Coulter, who's talked a lot about kind of virtual reality. We're starting to see a lot of VR-related content, VR commercials, even messing around with cheesy things like Google Cardboard. But virtual reality is becoming a big thing as companies and brands, Samsung being one of them, as Adweek talks about, when they start to think about how they produce content, the type of content that they put together with the audience in mind, and what kind of these immersive experiences that come from it. So great interview from Coulter. He kind of says that a lot of brands like ESPN, the NBA, the NFL, I think sports is probably a great avenue for this. Have you messed around with kind of any VR experiences?
I've seen, I know that the kind of the Oculus Rift is like the kind of their big thing, and I've seen it. It's a brave new world for marketing, and I think that some of the early applications around education are really awesome. Mm-hmm. So if you're in a classroom setting and you want to go experience the Sahara Desert, mm-hmm. You can experience that. And for those of us that are very much more visual learners, it's a great way to do that. Seen a lot of applications as it relates to sports and entertainment and things like that, and it's kind of breaking down barriers and giving people access to experiences that they might not ever have in their lifetime. So it's pretty exciting. It is, I think, fraught with some danger. Sure. In terms of your virtual reality. Sure. And what that means to us as humans. It's kind of a little scary. Yeah. But it's happening, so it's definitely has a ton of marketing considerations.
And we're back with this week's toolkit. Technology/virtual reality, kind of the theme. This guy just got back from the MarTECH conference in San Francisco.
Sorry, that was just
fancy little gadget here.
I was just taking a tour of Paris.
Of Paris, huh?
That's quite lovely.
Quite lovely.
Here. This is Cardboard Viewer, which I'm sure many of you have seen before. But yeah, MarTECH, first time there. It's about the third or fourth year in existence. A fellow by the name of Scott Brinker heads it up, and his keynote was really interesting. They started maybe 4 or 5 years ago with 150 people on this infographic, and now, as you see, cue infographic, there's like 2,600 people that are classified as MarTech, and it's literally encompassing everything from paid search vendor to display to CRM to dashboards, and it's a very, very broad category. But the content at the show is great. There's a lot of very interesting speaking around agile marketing and strategy and those sorts of things. And I think the big takeaway for me is something that we talk about here a lot, is the ability to react to changes in the environment, in the marketing environment. I mean, one of the best sessions I went to was, you think about strategy. Okay, I'm going to set my strategy for this year, and we're here, we're going to go here. Mm-hmm. In reality, that linear strategy and linear results and linear marketing doesn't exist. It's very wavy and all over the place.
Peaks and valleys, right?
Peaks and valleys. So you gotta not get too, it's like you gotta be the Tim Duncan of marketing. Don't get too high. Don't get too low.
Just fundamentals.
Steady. Yeah. But be able to react and be able to be agile. And tomorrow, Facebook's going to come out with something that we're going to have to be like, whoa, what is that? Let's figure it out. So, great conference. I highly recommend it. It was sold out this year. I did talk my way into it at the last minute.
Wine Country was nice.
Wine Country was great. Yeah, we go there.
Nice. We'll be right back. All right, lastly in this week's upvote, we talked a little bit about the interview with Samsung's Jesse Coulter. If you haven't seen Samsung's recent commercials and ad spots promoting kind of their integration of virtual reality with Lil Wayne, we've got our favorite one right now.
Oh, this is amazing, right, Lil Wayne?
Shh, I can't talk right now, Wesley Snipes. I'm delivering this baby elephant.
Delivering a baby elephant. Is that what you think he was doing?
Yeah, that's what, right?
I think so, yeah. First time I've seen Wesley Snipes in a while. Well, that's it for us.
Out of
Digital
that-
Shop
Out of
Talk.
that tax evasion stuff, right? Let's get some money back.
Yeah,
I want to do another upvote for you and I for wearing awesome socks. I mean, look at those socks.
Killer socks.
I
this
mean,
week.
colors, it's spring, spring has sprung.
Finally,
Hopefully your marketing is in high gear, and
we will see you next time.
happy days.